I back on there? Nothing, so?
No, but it says that here. That's weird. I just got like a notification.
Yeah. Hold up, Murph. I don't know. The battery died. The battery died. Thank you, Norma. So now it's stuck up and down.
Oh my god.
Here. I'm put Rachel back on, y'all.
Can't you? Oh my goodness. I don't like it this way. I look like I have a really long head. Hey. I do not like it like this.
You can't turn it.
Oh my gosh. I don't like how his phone's like this. Now that you're... Wait. Now that... Oh, shoot. Rachel, now that your daughter is pretty much the age you were... Okay, that's a really good question, but no. Honestly, I'm not right now at this point. Do I worry? Yes. But do I worry about it at this age? No. Because I feel that they're good girls and they're making good decisions, and I'm happy for them. And honestly, I'm pretty, they do kind of remember me using. So it's kind of like they're doing the opposite. How long did I have to take Vivitrol for? I took Vivitrol, it was like for 6 months the first time, but I have gotten back on it after. I only have a 9-year-old and I'm so afraid. It is scary. It is very scary. I can't imagine now my kids putting me through like what my mom went through. I can't imagine how my mom felt knowing that like her daughter was out there, you know, doing stuff and getting high and using drugs. Did you do Oxy? I did. That was actually the first opiate I ever used, Oxycontin. Sorry, I have a scar right here on my face and I hate it. Keep looking at it. My husband was supportive because of drugs. Is Oxycontin the same as Percocets? Well, they're both opiates, Tamika, but Oxy is a lot stronger than Percocets. I think chances of your girls getting higher or less, they are in front of the lines of the worst pair of kids, and I don't get to see that. Yes, and that is partly why too I like to bring my kids. I like to bring my kids because of that reason. I want them to see what one bad decision can take you. And also I also want them to know that to treat everybody equal as well. Just because, you know, a lot of people see, I was down there at one point where, you know, people didn't want to talk to me. I remember people, and that was so hurtful, you know, because I was like, damn, like that hurts. Like people don't even want to have a conversation with me because they truly felt that I didn't matter. And I don't ever want my children to treat another human being like that. I want them to treat everybody the same, whether it is somebody, an addict that's sleeping on the streets, or I don't know, a CEO of a company. I want them to treat them both the same. I had to take Suboxone to get off opiates. Oh, that's what I was saying though, I think before, that I do believe that just because you're on methadone or you're on Suboxone, I believe if you're using them the right way, that you are clean. I don't think
even
that
if you're
people
taking a prescription for
I don't feel that people should say that doesn't consider them clean, because I think that if you're doing them the right way, look at that dog. You see it? That I feel that as long as if it's helping you be the best you and be a good productive member of society and be a good, if you have children, be a good parent, be a good person, right? Like, and keeping those drugs out of your system, I believe that, yes, you're clean. Yeah, because honestly, that's what I tell my kids, man, you're just one wrong decision away from having a whole other life. Yes, you do need a prescription for Vivitrol, but I also know that...
Hello, my loves.
There's our kids.
Hey, Boosie.
I can't concentrate.
Hold on, look. Say hi.
Bye.
What's up, guys?
Love you.
I love you. I miss you.
But
I'm on my way home, baby.
I have to
boy.
admit that when I get mad and see my younger brother,
we'll be home in 2 hours, okay?
Yeah, Major's on.
All right.
Yeah,
Brand, I
that's
love
hard.
you.
It's hard when we have family members that are using.
You hear me?
I mean, I've kind of been on both sides of it, where I've been the one using, and I've been where I've had other family members use, and it's hard.
Throw me a kiss. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right, love you. Thank you, Boosie.
The Vivitrol treatments, so it lasts for 30 days.
See you in a
so
little
you have
while,
to go
okay?
back. You have to go every 30 days to a doctor that prescribes it, and it's once a month, and then you go back and you get it. And there's no like, okay, we have to keep you on for 6 months. We have to keep you on. Well, our doctor did not do that. We took it month by month. We checked in. It was nice because the doctor that we went to, he was, they have like a team that work together, finding you different treatments if you would like to get, and counseling if you want to get, and just other different, self-help things.
Yeah.
They were very...
Also, how that's your boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
That's Rachel's boyfriend, too.
the Vivitrol
Our doctor. They went. Yeah, I know that the shot is expensive, but I can say that usually, depending on your county, if you call drug and alcohol and you tell them that you want the Vivitrol shot, they usually have funding. Well, I don't know, I guess ours did, but usually they should have funding for that. And even if you call the doctor's office and ask them, sometimes they'll find you funding.
What kind of doctor do you need to go to get? So it's usually like a doctor that works with that addiction medicine. I know that the doctor that we went to, they did Vivitrol there, they would do Suboxone there, they did
the Sublocade shot.
The Sublocade shot. So he specifically worked with addiction medicine.
And he's awesome.
Yeah, he's really
very
is
easy
awesome.
to talk to. He's in recovery himself.
Very
He's
awesome.
Very
nice guy.
very understanding.
Yeah, and he's Rachel's boyfriend.
And he's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
He really is my boyfriend.
How do you think I got my charger? He took it out for her.
Have y'all tried other drugs besides opiates?
Not me. I tried cocaine twice and didn't like it. That's it.
I have. I've tried a lot of drugs, to be honest. And
She liked them all.
I did. I really did. I've tried coke, and I really think that opiates was my drug of choice, but I also had a big addiction to coke and other stuff. Frank was like, well, give me free treatment.
Yeah, well, give me a free charger. That's all I'm worried about. I can get the treatment.
Yeah, I think it's always like one of those things, like the people who did heroin, they're like, oh, at least I'm not doing crack. And then the people that were smoking crack were like, well, at least I'm not shooting dope. But honestly, they're both bad.
Yeah, it's an
They're
addiction.
both addictive. They're both bad. Have you ever heard of, I don't know how to say it,
Ayahuasca, yeah.
is that what you were just listening to?
Yup. Listen. Let me grab that motherfucker for a minute. Now you're talking my language. Ayahuasca, okay? It's a psychedelic. It's a psychedelic that a lot of people use it for addiction treatment. They give it, like in South America, it's real big. In the West Coast, it's real big. I want to actually, there's this thing, it's called the toad. It's deoxymethyltryptamine, something like that. Mike Tyson is a big proponent. Joe Rogan, all those guys, they say they used it and it literally changed their life. The toad, yes. Trey, yes, the toad. That's it, brother. The toad. Yes. It's supposed to reset your brain. Paula, yes. I want to try that. They said, listen, everybody that I have heard that had experience with that, they said it literally changed their life. It helps to put you back before you ever started using drugs. And that's what I think also Vivitrol was like that. It's called the toad. It's DMT, it's called. It's called DMT. Yep, look it up. It's called DMT. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Right, Murph? I'm gonna get toad. It's only like a 15-minute that it lasts, but they said it will change your whole life. Literally, ayahuasca. Look it up on YouTube. It's called ayahuasca. That's a different form of it. Yes, exactly, Jacob. DMT, we all have it in our body and it releases right before we die. That's what releases into your body. So I guess it calms you and, puts you in a state of peace and tranquility. That's what it does. Grant, what was your experiences with DMT? You said you had DMT. What was your experience with that, Grant? Yep, exactly. Vice did a very good episode on it. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go out to the West Coast and I'm going to try it. I've never heard anything bad. You cried after yours?
Why though? Like what?
It's just very emotional, they say. It's very emotional.
Oh my God.
It's something that, they say it changed your life. What's up, Jessica? How was Malo at the hospital? I don't know where to get it, but I want to use it in the right place, in the right setting. They have doctors' offices and stuff like that in South America that you can go to and use it. And I promise you, once I get off parole, I'm going to go and... Yeah, Grant, that's what I've heard too. Like a different dimension. It was like it just... Mike Tyson uses it. And he said it changed his mind forever. It's a psychedelic, Tamika. It's almost like an acid. It's a form of acid. But they use it, a lot of people use it for addiction treatment.
So wait, when they say addiction treatment, do they mean like a cure almost?
Yeah, they say it almost like it changes your chemical makeup in your brain for addiction. Yeah, exactly, Grant. They said you need the right people with you. To do it? No, it's not ketamine. I mean, shit, come on now. All right, sorry. I don't know why it buffered. But, let me shut out all my other stuff. It's called, exactly, Cassidy. You're onto something there. It's called 5. Yeah, it's like, I forgot the exact, it's like deoxymethyltryptamine. Joe Rogan talks about it all the time. He's had like specialists on his,
Yeah, like Joe Rogan.
on
I
his
kinda, like,
thing.
Trust his judgment.
Yeah, right? But it's all like bro facts, he said, bro science. Yeah, listen, Jessica, Milo talks about you all the time. He either got a crush on you or he loves you. And I don't even think he got a crush on you. I think he sees you as family. That's what I honestly think. Yeah. And our bodies release that on a constant basis. We have it. That's why it's crazy that it's illegal. Because our body possesses it and releases it. It's do me a favor, if you didn't hit the like button, please hit the like button, y'all. We got 180 people in the chat and we got 60 likes. Please hit the like button. Thank you, y'all. All right, back to Rachel. DMT, it's called deoxymethyltryptamine, I believe. I'm gonna do an episode on that. Because I've been looking around. There's places you can go to get it. Well, this one, the one I'm talking about, DMT, comes from a frog. It comes from a frog.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that.
It's called the toad.
Isn't it from the...
Like the bat, it's the secretions are from a frog.
The secretion. That's what it is.
Yep.
Like if you hold it though too, isn't it the same?
Well, no, you have to take it, and then it's like liquid, and then they put it in the microwave, and then that's how, you put it in the microwave, and it turns into a powder form, I believe. Yeah, Joe Rogan, the man. I want to get on there one of these days. Talk to Joe.
Yeah, I like him.
I didn't see Jamel's comment. Here, babe. I gotta drive.
He has to drive. Imagine that. I know that's what I was wondering. Is it a cure? Are they saying it's a cure?
People say that have used it and had addiction problems, they say it completely like almost resets your brain. Well, I'm gonna put on a documentary tonight so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I need to look more into it.
I've looked into it a whole lot. Like for 2 weeks, I was stuck watching it, doing homework on it, and then trying to find out where I could take it. I was looking at places all over.
Hi, Heaven.
What's up, Heaven?
Joe talks about it with Graham Hancock.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Mike Tyson, when he starts talking about it, he starts crying. He'll be like, man, that shit changed my life. He's like, it's like you get to meet God. That's what he compares it to. He's
I'm
like,
sorry too that the phone looks a little funny because
Rachel's a little weird.
no, it's because it's set up funny.
No, it's because you're weird.
I have 4 years clean, but I still crave it. Yeah, that's honestly, if you feel like you're craving it though too much, that's why, honestly, even if you're clean, you can go get on Vivitrol, and it will help with the cravings.
Yep. Listen,
if you feel like those cravings are just too much, I would highly recommend go get on Vivitrol.
Yeah, and Vivitrol helps to block cravings. I know people that took Vivitrol, stopped gambling, stopped smoking. You know, all the cravings that we experience, they come from a certain part of our brain. And Vivitrol works with that. I literally know people that have stopped gambling, stopped smoking, stopped all that stuff because of Vivitrol.
Yeah. I do think that.
And she let her hair down. She's about to get wild, huh? She's gonna let loose on y'all. It's about to be OnlyFans here. OnlyFans for the only man.
No, do you ever have your hair up and it gives you a headache? You can tell it's gonna start giving you a headache, so you gotta like take it out of ponytail.
Yeah.
You say yeah. Yeah, see, Tamika says yes. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? And I was like, had a borderline headache earlier, probably because I didn't drink enough water today. But honestly, I hate drinking water when we go down to Philly because you can never go to the bathroom. So like, I've learned to not drink when we go there because you can't go to the bathroom. Can you get it on the East Coast? I don't know. Can you?
I'm sure you can.
He said, I'm sure you can. We just don't know where.
I'm going to find it.
We can't go to the bathroom in the trailer. We don't have like the toilet set up because then we would have to empty the waste. We would have to go to like a special wherever they
I'm going to get a little porta potty though, just for us.
Like they have
for camping.
Yeah, like you have to go there to empty your waste out then. So we don't have that. Wait, and my mom is just so upset. What is your mom upset about, Alana? I'm sorry, I did not see. Would Vivitrol work for meth addiction? My brother just relapsed, but he's not heroin addict like me. He just does. Honestly, that's very hard to say. I really don't know that, and I would hate to answer you and say yes, but I don't know the answer to that. I mean, it might not hurt, but I don't know if it would take away those. I mean, it could take away those cravings, but it's not going to block. It's not going to block it.
And he's going to know that.
I don't think it would work. Somebody said. I mean, it's something that you could possibly talk about with him if he's willing to do it, or you know, I feel like they are becoming more understanding as far as like the doctors too, and they're coming out with new stuff all the time.
Oh man, something happened here.
Uh-oh.
See all those traffic
Yep.
lights?
Something happened up ahead. I hope everybody's okay. Yes, I live on the East Coast, India, and if it's in the Midwest, I'm sure. As far as the East Coast, I grew up very small town in Indiana. Honestly, I feel like if they say it would work for addiction, I would definitely try it. And I saw somebody ask a question about the mental health. So I wonder too about that, because honestly, I have mental health issues and I really struggle with that.
Yes, she does.
But I would be curious to see if it would help with that.
What?
Doing that, because you said about it being.
Man, listen, they said that shit is like, it's like a
Bye, Jessica.
a reset.
Text me when you get home.
Try safe, Jessica.
Yeah, I've seen it help with depression. That would be good.
Yeah.
Suboxone clinics down here are like $225 per appointment. Most doctors don't take insurance. See, and that's a shame. That is, to me, it's a shame, because that could save somebody's whole life. Mm-hmm. I feel. I'm an ex-addict. I got 3 months clean. I went to talk to Frank because watching his videos keep me sober.
Congratulations. Email me.
Jamil Clark.
Jamil, email me at facesofkensington@yahoo.
Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, text us when you get home. You'll probably be home before us because we just hit traffic because there's a big accident. Or, I don't know. I shouldn't say that because I really don't know, but it looks like it. You've never been able to find a Suboxone doctor? See, I was on subs for a while, a long time ago, but back, I don't know, they did take the insurance, so.
I think some places, though, for that first initial appointment, I know some places that charge for that, too.
Okay.
For, like, the intake.
Bye, Maritza.
Maritza, that was my mom's name.
Yep, this lady's name's Maritza Rivera.
Mm.
You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Jeez, I'm on Suboxone and I live in Tennessee. It pays for my medication and all my office appointments. It doesn't cost me anything at all. It's wonderful.
Good.
And was an addict for 30 to 40 years, but I'm better now. Good.
Awesome.
Because that's I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what people do say stuff about people that are on Suboxones, and that's to me not right, because I feel like if you're, my God, I feel like if it's helping you.
Yeah. Nobody that cares about you and wants the best for you is going to criticize what it takes to get you clean. Remember that.
My gosh.
Wow, titties bouncing. You're looking down at them too.
No, I have a sweatshirt on. Who's back, Tamika?
You've been an asshole.
Oh my gosh, this traffic. So look, I'm just gonna show you. Oh, you guys can't really even see it from how it's all the way
up there where those.
That's what I'm trying to get. You see? Yeah, I hate traffic too. I have no patience. No patience for anything. I'm late, been busy, just saying hey, support the channel. Well, thank you, Paulette. Both of the lives are still on.
Is the other one on?
We didn't know how to couldn't get it off.
If my battery dies in the middle, sometimes it won't. It won't
let him sign off. But yeah, who's the who's the troll? I'm over there talking to 30 people. Your gum matches my nails.
Your gun?
My gum.
Oh. What's it?
I'm doing good, Erica. How you doing? How are you doing emotionally, Rachel, with postpartum? Okay. Well, I know I've shared before, after having Mercy, well, actually before I had Mercy, back in like January, I got extremely, yes, I grew up in Sunbury. I got extremely depressed, really depressed. And after I had Mercy, it actually got worse, to the point where I was honestly crying most of the time. I was just crying and crying. And I do feel like better though now. They put me on antidepressant. I did take it, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm also weaning Mercy from nursing. I do pump, but I only pump like 3 times a day, and I nurse her only throughout the night now, and I feel like that has helped me a lot, because this time around, although I liked nursing, it wasn't as enjoyable for me, and I know it's best, but it just wasn't going too well, and I do feel like that also helped. Yes, breastfeeding is draining. Very draining. Also, I mean, yeah, thank God for Cymbalta. I don't cry. Yes. I mean, I really didn't want to get on an antidepressant. I don't know why. I just was being a little stubborn with it, but I ended up doing it because it got to the point where I knew, like, my daughters were asking me, like, Mom, why are you crying all the time? And I was like, all right, this isn't even healthy for them to be seen. Especially because, for them, they don't understand. They think, oh, you just had a baby, you should be happy. And yes, I breastfed my twins. I breastfed Major. And I breastfed them for, I breastfed them for over a year, but this time it just wasn't as enjoyable. And I really enjoyed breastfeeding my other children, but this time it just wasn't that I enjoyed it too much. I'm due in 8 weeks and I have prenatal depression. Yeah, that's hard. Honestly, I would tell them about it. I would tell them because, and if you are close to somebody, to talk about that. I'm scared of antidepressants, that it changed me in a major way. Do you feel like the same person? I do, but I'm on a very low dose. I had a bad experience with a couple antidepressants in the past because of that reasons. They put me on Prozac once and I felt numb. I felt like so numb. And even after I got off of it, I still felt like that. Because even with Frank, I was off of it when I got pregnant with Major. And remember, Frank, I would be like, I feel like I should be crying at times that I couldn't cry. Like, no matter what, I just couldn't cry. Actually, that's what I'm on, Tamika, Lexapro. But I'm on a really low dose. Yeah, I used to not share this stuff about like my mental health, but I feel like it's actually so much more common than people think it is, and they just don't want to talk about it, or because I really struggle with anxiety. Yes, Zoloft. I was on Zoloft for a long time too, and that was also good. But Alana, I hope I'm saying that right, but if you said you're due, I would definitely reach out to somebody and let them know how you're feeling. especially after you have the baby, because now you're more prone to get postpartum depression, which can be very serious. And I actually think a lot of addiction is untreated mental illness. I feel like for me, that's why I kept using Paxil.
I was on Paxil.
Frank was on Paxil. Yeah.
Is that what I'm on now? Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah. Yeah, now for me, I cannot get on any kind of benzo though. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't. So that's kind of why I took an antidepressant for anxiety. Plus, also, I have done a lot of just kind of like self-help stuff for anxiety as well. And that, you know, meditating, exercise. For me, exercise is like the best thing that I can do for anxiety. Damn. Somebody lost their shoes.
I am too.
Oh my God. But yeah, see, if Xanax works for you, that's good. For me, I can't take that. I can't take Xanax. I can't take Ativan. I can't take Klonopin. Yeah, yoga. Yep, yoga.
Yeah, I want to do yoga.
Yoga, yes. I think just meditating too, just
self-talk.
Oh my, yes, self-talk. I used to listen to a lot of, and I used to say, and I actually need to get really back into the habit. Yeah, no benzos for me either. But get back into the positive self-talk. And I know, like, my daughter thinks it's so corny, but it helps, and I feel like it helps them too. Just even like, you know, I think it helps everybody. Yeah. Like saying positive affirmations, yep. Like the I ams.
Yeah, and she does that with Major and with Mercy. Yeah. I don't know what she's saying.
I say it to Mercy
but
too.
Major knows it. You know, yep. Major, he'd be like, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm strong.
I can do anything. Every morning I make Major on the way to school. We have our own routine of what we say. Going on 6 weeks clean. Congratulations, Trey.
Yes, he is. He did it right on the channel with us.
Good.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, thank you. Me and my husband should do a podcast. Lacey. I actually think that we should too, to be honest.
Put you on timeout, Lacey, because you've been fucking a little weird.
Why? She's like saying stuff.
Yeah, she's
I'm drinking.
Do pain pills, drink. You know, like, come on, man. That's not what we're here for. She's been like right on the verge of trolling. Thank you, Arzia.
And I feel like too, like I might have not shared stuff like this a couple years ago, but I also feel like I'm more I feel more confident in being like, yes, that's what I do to make me feel better, even if people think that it's corny, or like I know my daughters, they think it's so corny when I do stuff like that. Or I have a board on my kitchen on our fridge.
Tell her, yeah, we're seeing.
Wait, what?
I think she just asked this if we're seeing.
Yes, Rosemary.
I just seen this.
We just saw this one. I see this one. But I have a board at home, and I try to always like write little notes on it, and like my daughters, they write notes back, and it's just like positive things. Like we try to do stuff like that. But I have a bad habit, and I don't know if anybody. I have to. It's a lot. It's very easy for me to get a negative spot, and very easy for me to stay in a negative spot. And it actually sometimes is more work to stay positive, even though it feels better. I feel like though it is work to stay positive and be, because I feel like there's a lot of times there's more negativity around, and I'll get like drawn into it, or I'll let like one thing kind of mess my day up, and so for me, I feel like I have to stay like positive with that. Yeah, we both were heroin addicts. That's your problem right now. It is. It's just so easy. Like I'll let one thing kind of be like get to me, and then I'm just like F it. Like, so I have to remind myself to stay positive. I am very down a lot. I try to keep positive. It's hard too. I think too. It's so sometimes the mental health issues. I feel like the depression part kind of is there.
What? Did you shock her?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
Press it now. Press it.